Hello everyone, welcome back to Eviternity. This is map 14, Frimaire, which is not a term that I was familiar with, but apparently it was like a month in the French calendar that basically lined up with December. So yeah, fun fact I guess. Didn't know that until today actually. But like I mentioned in the last video, this map is by Antares, who also made Struggle, which I played like 3 years ago now. Feels so old. So that super shotgun over there on that rock platform I would really like to have, so I'm gonna make this jump and grab that. There's like 4 super shotguns in this map, I think. It's kind of crazy, I don't know why there's so many, but this one is the easiest to get to, I think, so that's why I go for it. I mean, of course, it's always nice to have a super shotgun. You can never go wrong with it, unless you don't have shells, then maybe you can go a little bit wrong with it. I guess you could, like, hit the demons with it. For some reason, Doom doesn't let you do that, though. So yeah, if we continue up this path, we can see a stone wall here, and then another one here, but this one has like vines on it, so if you press on it, you will be able to get a secret chainsaw. Normally I would have more of a problem with grabbing, or having to grab the chainsaw to get the secret, but thankfully, although this map does have a berserk, I won't really use it much. You don't get it until pretty far. I mean, I guess you could go for it earlier, but the way that I do the route, I don't get it until pretty far in, so makes it sound like I have like a set route, but no, I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of wing it, I guess, for these videos. Kill you. Yeah, this map quite fond of captains. Makes sense considering that they were pretty much also in Struggle. Except they were blue, you know, instead of green. Struggle was blue themed. I guess I don't really want to pistol you to death. I thought he would be more wounded, but I don't know if there's any more shells around. I can grab this, I guess. There might be some up here as well. Well, I got a chain gun at least. Also have to just point out that this MIDI is very good. All the MIDIs have been in Eviternity, but this one I think especially stands out as one of my favorites. I believe it's by Tristan Clark. He makes great MIDIs, and this one is especially great. So I think I triggered I went into like trigger the trap for the plasma gun, but I didn't actually grab it. So I think I'll go ahead and do that. Grab some more bullets here as well. I maybe could make better use of the chainsaw, but I don't know what really I would use it on. This map's kind of open, so yeah, you can see there's another super shotgun here. I think I can go this way. Normally I approach this area from the other side. I went down a hallway that ended in a door that kind of looked like one of these, except it wasn't yellow key. And that leads into this area as well, so that's how I normally get here, but I can also take the super shotgun route, so that's 2 super shotguns for those of you counting. I believe that there are 2 more. Thanks, Imp, for killing the lost soul for me. So we'll just finish these guys off. Definitely want to focus on the captains. There's another one back there. And there's another chain gun here, which will give me some bullets at least. That's nice. And then, yeah, here's that door that I was talking about. And that soul sphere there is a secret. I think I will grab it. I think I'll grab the Mega Armor first, though. Because it triggers a trap with an Arch Vial. And it would be nice to be able to heal up. Please don't revive the captain. There we go. And I guess I'll chain gun you. I definitely want to save cells. This map has two pretty big fights that are like pretty difficult. One of them is behind this yellow door here. But we'll need the yellow key for that, of course. And then that fight gives you the red key, and then the blue key fight is also pretty difficult. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead and grab this. And this little switch here lowers this, so you can grab the soul sphere. And now we can go outside proper. Grab some more items, and this switch will lower this big wall or door here. And we've got another pretty open area. Over to the right there are some snipers, including a Mancubus. I think there's a chain gunner and some captains, I want to say. I think you can only see the Mancubus from here, but oh yeah, there's two Mancubi actually. As fond as I am of this map, I don't really like the amount of imps that are just up on ledges. Definitely gets annoying after a while. And then yeah, there's an Arachnotron over here, so just rocket him. Sometimes I like half expect them to turn into an Arachnorb like in Valiant. But of course, they never do. I think he lived. He's probably like barely alive from that SSG shot. Yeah, he just died from like one pellet that missed the Revenant. I guess I could like chainsaw these guys theoretically. I don't really know. I think it's kind of hard to use the chainsaw here, but yeah, this requires the blue key, and this actually leads to the exit behind that wall. Nice fireball there. And you see a lot of these doors around this like central area. That is where the blue key fight is. So that's like the last fight. So I'll try to use my rockets here to take these guys out. Sometimes the captains will dodge because like the Mancubi are too fat, but the captains have enough room where they can actually dodge. Also yeah, there's another super shotgun down there. That's 3. Whoa. I'm feeling like I may have been better off saving my soul sphere until I did one of the 2 big fights, but what's done is done, I guess. There's another secret soul sphere actually that I could grab. It's actually in this area. I will grab this backpack, definitely. And the Hell Knight is infighting with an imp, it looks like. So I'll rocket you. Oh, he lived 2 rockets. Wow. That's pretty uncommon. But yeah, there's the secret soul sphere. Behind the tree there. We got another rocket launcher here, and look at the shadows. All the shadows in this area look very cool. I like how they really seem to be coming from the moon. That is some very good attention to detail. Because you have to draw those shadows manually. This outdoor area here is the only part of the map that has ice physics. And it's just like this kind of texture, which I think has been consistent throughout all the maps in this episode. So now we've come back around to a cave area, and here's where the Berserk is, so I guess, I don't know, maybe halfway through the map when I pick it up. You definitely could come here earlier. That door requires a red key, as you can see, but we can now head back into the caves. We basically made a loop around the map. You can come here from the starting area. I just chose to go the outside way. You can see where that dead imp is. This area out here, this is near the starting area. The starting area is back up there. You can't return back up because we had to drop, but yeah, we basically made a loop around the main part of the map. And now we can grab the red or the yellow key from this area. This map's not too bad about items. They're usually pretty easy to find, I think, but there are a decent amount of them. Mostly little groups, I guess. Alright, when I kill these mancubi, I tend to get pushed off the platform like that. Oh, imp. You know what? I guess we can punch this guy out. There we go. Got some use out of my berserk, at least. And there is the 4th super shotgun. You can see between the platforms where the mancubi are, or one of them is dead, but yeah, the little waterfall there. It's the 4th and final super shotgun on this map. That lost soul went flying. Did you see that? That was kind of crazy. Probably better off focusing on the mancubus, but Revenant is pretty annoying as well. Yeah, so this map definitely has a lot of shared DNA with like some of the struggle maps, especially the ones that had a lot of more natural architecture. It's been a while, so I can't name any specific ones, but I definitely remember there being some caves that looked remarkably similar to this one. And this guy here is guarding the switch, which allows you to lower the yellow key on this pedestal. But I'll grab this last super shotgun first and kill these imps. Alright, looks like we're good. So now I press the switch, and with the not the super shotgun, the rocket launcher, ready. So there's some astral cacodemons, as well as some other monsters. And these bars actually raise, so trapped in here for a little bit, but after they lower, there'll be some more monsters out there. Ah, couldn't see the missile for the mancubus corpse. That's annoying. Alright, I think that's everything here. Except you. This map also has a decent amount of pain elementals, which I want to say struggled and used more sparingly, but I don't know. That's not something I remember particularly well. Okay, so now with the yellow key, we can come over here to the yellow door, but I think I'm gonna go grab the secret soul sphere before I do that. Because that fight is, I mean, it's definitely not easy. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I assume that this pillar here is supposed to be like a hint, because you can walk up on this little ledge here. Because it looks very out of place otherwise. There's nothing else like marble in the map, so I'm guessing that's why. Which is cool. A lot of times you see like torches, the little torches being used as hints, but like, you know, who says you can't use other decorations, right? But yeah, time for this fight now. So, there's another backpack here, and definitely want to grab the shells, because once you drop down here you can't get back up. And got a pain elemental in here. Oops, totally missed that. Not letting my nerves get the best of me. So I'll grab the ammo, at least what I can carry. Thankfully I have a lot of cells, so can pretty much just go ham with the plasma. That's why I like to save them. I have almost 600. And yeah, there's a megasphere as well, so there's going to be a lot of waves that are going to teleport in on these little white teleporters. There'll also be some monsters, flying ones, and turrets that are outside of the arena. I think there'll be arachnotrons up on these like platforms with the demon face on them, and then at that little like wooden square platform, there's 4 of them. There will be captains, I want to say, at some point. But yeah, you'll just see, I guess. Basically, I want to focus on the most dangerous enemy for each wave. So first, I think it's pinkies and cacodemons. The pinkies tend to take up more space, so that's what I'm going to focus on first. You can also kind of cheese it, I guess, by standing on one of these platforms. But I think the pinkies will just teleport in somewhere else. Lost souls, actually, as well. Okay, so for this one, I want to focus on the pain elementals and the revenants. Pain elementals first. There'll be imps, astral cacodemons, mancubi. Definitely want to focus on the astrals. They are very dangerous. And here's where the captains spawn as well, as it seems. You can see there are a lot of imps amassing on the platform where we jump down from. Now I'm going to focus on the captains, I think, because they can do a lot of damage. So yeah, there will be imps teleporting in like that. And I believe this is, yeah, the archvile. I think he spawned behind me, so... Okay, he's dead. That's nice. So now we can pretty much circle strafe to win. The stairs have lowered as well. That went quite well, I'd say. Have a Megasphere left over. We can bring that to the blue key fight. I bet they have a decent amount of cells even. I want to say that there's a decent amount in that arena, but never hurts to have extra, I guess. So we can grab this, and yeah, you're stuck in here until you get the red key. And then there are some captains that teleport in over here. They dodge my rocket. Which I think is a nice way to draw your eyes to this teleporter here, which will take you to the red door. But first, we can actually go for the final secret. So there was a soul sphere here, the secret one that we got. But if you press on this wall with the red key here, pretty obscure, but you can get a BFG, so that is definitely very nice to have. So the red door is over here, and there's a teleporter, so this will take you to the blue key fight. I'm kind of wondering if I missed an item somewhere. I don't know. I'll go look later, but yeah, so there's a soul sphere here. No, actually, I didn't miss any, because there's a soul sphere and then there's a mega sphere that you get later, so we're good on items. And I believe behind this like central structure there are 2 astral cacodemons, so I'm gonna want to kill them quickly. And then, yeah, you've got like a mega sphere and stuff, so once you grab this blue key and press the blue switch here, that will start the fight. I don't really remember what's first, so I think I'll have the plasma ready. Okay, revenants, yeah. Ouch. Don't need to be getting hit this soon. And there's an archvile. I think I'll just BFG him. Could be astral as well. That's good. Ouch. So yeah, basically there will be different doors that open and walls that lower at different times. Focus on the astrals here, definitely. And then the captains. Okay, switch to the BFG, I think. Grab this stuff. I think I'll grab the Mega Armor and Soul Sphere now. Okay, and it sounds like, yeah, the Annihilator has arrived. He's up in there, yeah. You can mostly hang out over here now until the next wave starts, if I remember. Yeah, that will lower both the walls. And there'll be an archvile who I want to take out quickly, yep. And we can leave the arena now, so safe for the most part. Just have to watch out for the Annihilator. Yeah, he shot a rocket there. And his chain gun, of course. Very dangerous as well. Yeah, that actually went quite well. So let me see if I can kill these cacodemons. Again, I have to watch out for the Annihilator, though. Mostly telling myself. So I don't like walk into his firing path, but yeah, I think if I can kill this guy, then the Caco here, and I can try to BFG him. That wasn't a very good shot. Yeah, I think the plasma might be better. There we go. And now I can grab the Mega Sphere, wherever it is here. And we can press this switch here to open up the exit, where there are a bunch of captains. So I'll just BFG them, because why not? And yeah, we can proceed to the exit, so this is kind of a tease, as usual, of the next map. So yeah, that was Frimaire by Antares031. This map is great. I really like this one. The visuals are top-notch. I mean, the attention to detail is very good, like with the shadows I was talking about. Because, I mean, you have to draw all those by hand, and the way that they line up with the moon is just not something you would even think about, but when you can see it through the fence there, it's like, wow. Those actually line up. It's very cool. And, I mean, not just the shadows, of course, but the caves and the, like, more indoor areas, like, man-made areas, also look amazing. Very, very well done. And then the gameplay is, I think, the best yet, honestly. I love these kinds of maps where, like, basically an Antares style of maps, I guess. They're very, like, open, where you can kind of run all over, excepting, like, major fights, like with the red key and blue key fights in this one. And I guess even the yellow key to some extent, although you can run there from the start, I guess, but it's like, you always have somewhere to go, but it's like you never have somewhere that's totally safe until you like clear out an area, because there's like monsters always like pursuing you if you run to a new area, or like I'm kind of not expressing this very well, but let me think. So like in the starting area, right? The starting cave, you have like all the monsters, like the, you know, flying ones and then like the perch ones or whatever, and you don't quite have the firepower or ammo to deal with them all, even if you grab like what's there. So you kind of like have to run somewhere else and get ammo, and then it's like you wake up more monsters, and so you can deal with those, but then you have still have the other monsters to deal with, and it's just like, I don't know, I think the balancing on like those numbers between the monsters and like the ammo that you have, and the health as well, is just something that Antares nails, especially in this map. Like, this one was made after Struggle, or I mean, I'm assuming it was, because Eviternity came out 1 year after Struggle, I want to say, 2019, or no, actually, they both came out in 2018, didn't they? But, this map, or this WAD, Eviternity came out, like, at the end of the year, so I don't know the exact date on when Struggle came out, but I mean, it's a, you know, full megawatt, so I'm guessing most of the maps were made before 2018. And I mean, this one is, it's very good, and it looks great as well. So, yeah, map 15 is definitely something. It's a good one, I'll say that, it's a good something, but yeah, it's got one really big fight, so I'm looking forward to that one. And then we're on to the secret maps. Yeah, we're almost halfway through Eviternity. I can't really believe it, but yeah, I've rambled long enough, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.